Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to OnePunch Algo, and those who are coming every day, thank you for visiting. Hope you guys making a lot of money these days. Hello, good morning, good morning. Hey, I wanna give some recap for yesterday's stock picks. MTP actually market open, it went up a lot. So, hey, good morning. Alright, so I'm gonna share two charts. How it happened in the 5 minute candlestick chart and 1 minute candlestick chart. So I did trade. I'm using both of them to trade and take decisions. So here we go. So my first chart here, it is the 1 minute chart, and the second chart here, it is the 5 minute chart. This is for MTP. This is the stock that we picked yesterday. So like I said, when the market opened, this is the breaking point or the resistance level 325. As soon as resistance level break out, I saw a momentum formation, momentum stock formation. So what is the momentum stock formation? If you go to my website, OnePunch Algo. Hey Qureshi, I will let you know what is OnePunch Algo and how we can use it. If you can go to onepunchalgo.com and download this documentation, it gives you all the information about what it does, all the basic information about what it does. So the momentum, you can see the first green outline yellow candle formation with a major event like news, ER report, or positive data. So with positive data, once you see something like this, the first green outline yellow candle, then that's the momentum start. So with 1 minute for MTP yesterday, the momentum started at this area at 9:33. So you buy then and then sell at 9:35. That's the sell indicator. And then again the buy indicator for 9:36, and again the sell indicator at 9:40. Then again we had a buy indicator at 9:41 and a sell at 9:45. Again the next resistance level is at 475, so there's another buy indicator at 9:47 and then the sell at again 9:50. The same thing happened afterwards as well at 9:55 again, and the 9:58 for the sell indicator. All these levels, if you check correctly, let's say you brought in when it happened and of the middle of the 1 minute. Okay, so from here to first sell indicator, it is a 12% profit, and from here to here the second indicator, it is 11% profit. Then the third indicator here to here, it's 9% profit. So you can check it. This kept on happening the entire day. Even at 11:07 it happened, and as you guys can see, when I mark the resistance and support levels, they did touch those resistance levels and kept on going up. So for an example, it kept going up, breaking out here, and then went up, and then came down faster and touched the resistance again at 475, and then bounced back and went back again up, right? So this is why it is important to create the support and resistance levels. All right guys, so that's the recap of yesterday's stocks. I'm gonna clean the pre-market watch list and I'm gonna start brand new. So for all the new guys, what we do, we have scanners that scan for pre-market movers, and once I see these stocks, we go ahead and check one by one if there is any kind of news for those stocks. If there is any kind of news that is positive, and significantly impacting the stocks, then we check the outstanding share volume, share float, and if those are positive, then we check the pre-market volume, and then only I put the resistance and support level. Support level I mark with yellow lines, blue lines like this, and the resistance levels I mark with green line like this. And the last thing, we always use my OnePunch Algo software or the plugin. So OnePunch Algo plugin actually indicates the buy sell levels, and it was coded by me, coded for 2 years, and finally we went live with it on June 25. So anyone can go to onepunchalgo.com and sign up for the plugin. I'm actually giving it for 60-day free trial, and after that is $12.99. Whoever joined in this year, that's their cost, $12.99 for the plugin. After 2021, I am actually putting it for $29 a month. But anyone who is not getting this year, then they will be charged $29. But this whoever is signing up this year, then that's the price, $12.99. All right, let's go ahead and dig in. MXC, I'm gonna change the chart to 15 minutes so we can see properly. 15-minute chart. Why I'm using 15-minute chart? It is because to mark the support and resistance levels, and also to check trend reversals. I do have 3 monitors in my desktop, actually in my table, and in all these 3, one display I have the 15-minute chart and the 30-minute chart, and the next display I have 1 minute, actually my brokerage account where I can use hotkeys, and this one here where I'm showcasing you the video, I have 1 minute chart and 5-minute chart. So I'm using 15 and 30 minutes to see the trend reversals and how strong is that stock is, and then 1 minute and 5 minutes to do the swing trading. All right, so let's go ahead and check MXC. This is the energy, oil and gas company. Okay, normally I check this with bar chart to see if there is any kind of news that released today. So I don't see any news. If there's no news, then I check with Google. Alright, so Google, past hour, no news. Past 24 hours, let's see. Nothing. Maybe scanner filters. I will share some scanner videos, pre-scanners actually, pre-market scanner video and post-market scanner videos and intraday scanner videos. I will share a video by the end of this week. Alright, so I couldn't find anything for MXC in Google, so let's go ahead check stock width. Well, I think no news for this stock at all. It's just popping up. Yeah, right. Alright, so outstanding shares, they have 2 million outstanding shares. That's actually good. And then the float is around 982,000, so that's also good. Mm, since there is no news, that's the concerning part. But just in case, let's mark the support and resistance levels. I like to check first year to date. Here there's a resistance at 437. Since it is already broken that area and right now it is at 960, let's find out some resistance levels around 950 just to see if there is a turn reversal after touching that area. So on 2018 July 3rd, it went up to 1445. So let's mark that with orange color because that's the highest for the 2 years. So we keep that in mind. In between, this is also, we can mark it as a resistance just in case if it touch that area, we can see, oh yeah, there are resistance at that level previously, so that's good. There's one at 938, 856. I want to mark all the obvious resistance levels for this stock first. So 770, and then this one here seems to be a resistance level as well. Well, since it is 960, let's mark these as support now because we are going to trade it for the day, right? Let's mark this one as support. I don't think it will touch those areas, but this one it could be. So resistance level, when you see the chart, it could be 1 year, 2 year or 3 year. First you have to see current price, it is 960, right? So you need to find out some resistance levels to support that area. So you have to find out historical data, right? So if the stock touches the same place and then drop down couple of times, then that's a resistance level. So for an example, this area I see on 2009 May 19, or actually June 3rd, it touched 1795, and then the same type of scenario happened on 2011 March 1st, it touched 1789. Actually it went more than that, but we could mark it as a resistance level. So if it touched the same area 2 or 3 times in previous data or dates, then we can mark it as support resistance levels. For support, it's the other way. If it touched down and then moved up, then we can mark them as support levels. So first mark the obvious support levels and then you can move into today's information. Alright, so right now the highest it went for the day is around 1010. I usually doesn't mark support and resistance levels if we don't have any news for this stock, but this one, even if it doesn't have any news, I kind of wanted to mark because today might be the day for oil companies, right? Alright, so if we check this one with 1 minute, I don't see any powerful candlestick formation. Maybe the volume is not that much. Well, actually we have 572,000 volume, so that's not bad. But the 1 minute candlestick formation is not that great. So alright, so we have these resistance levels, so it could touch the today's high again and then start to move down. Alright, so let's go ahead for the next one. I see share outstanding 62,000 and then the float around 27. Sorry, did I say 62,000? No, it is 62 million and then float is around 27 million. So let's check what they are. Actually, this is also oil and gas production. So that's why I said even there's no news specifically for these companies. Today kind of all the oil companies are moving up. Maybe there's generic general news for the industry. Yeah, so no news. Let's see the general news for the oil industry. Let's check tools last past hour actually, and we can help leaders push back on oil sectors. Float and volume shares outstanding. Alright, so normally I like to have two scenarios or factors. One, with news, if the outstanding share volume is less than 20 million, then that's a good scenario for me to jump in, because the more volume increase on the pre-market and the intraday, then it can move, and stock is so much volatile. If the float is actually low, then that means it's going to be hard for the shorters to short the share. So those are the reasons that I try to always find low float, low outstanding share stocks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The volatility and the shorting capabilities. OBLG, it is computer communication related stock. Let's see what is going on with it. Guys, if there is anyone new, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please like the button. Click the like button. It actually helps. OBLG, I don't see any news in Google past hour. Let's see past 24 hours. Now, this is just an analyst report. They do have 5 million outstanding shares, so that's good. 3 million share float, already 2.6 million pre-market volume, so that's also good. Let's mark the support and resistance level, because sometimes we might not be able to find any stock that has news for the day. Is there a range for standing shares and float that you consider? How would I know if either are low? Well, that's my range. I always go to 20 million or less for outstanding share volume, and then 10 million or less for the float. But it depends. If you see all these stocks here, right, there are 10 stocks. I haven't put any filter for the outstanding share volume. I could put a filter here, but I want to see first in the morning. I want to see the news for the stock. Even if they have 100 million outstanding shares, if they have really powerful news about something, let's say yesterday's stock that I can't remember the name, IBO, I can't remember those names. However, if they found the vaccine for COVID. Even though they had 100 million outstanding shares, they could actually move up so much, 300% or even 500%, like the Gene did a couple of weeks ago. So be flexible on this outstanding and share float, but when first always look for the news and then filter it out. My strategy, I always pick 20 million or less, and if you can find something like this one is like less than 6 million outstanding shares and then 3.6 million float. This is actually good stock. No, this filter is based on different factors. The share float and outstanding is not a factor in this pre-market scanner. When I look manually, I adjust that filter. If I see, let's say for an example, Femi, if I see like 100 stocks right now in my scanner for pre-market, then yeah, I will do a filter for the outstanding and share float, just to like get or reduce the amount of stocks that are ticking in here. Yeah, I am going to do 2 videos separately for pre-market and then the post-market, intraday, and then the breakout stock. I will do it later on, but I'm going to do these pre-market and post-market scanners soon. Alright, so OBLG, I couldn't find any news for that either. Maybe that's why it went up, and I see OnePunch Algo gave a hard sell around 715, so since then it's going down. So I wish they had actually some kind of news, because the float is really good compared with the volume is 2.7. Let's check stock weight just for a second. Yes, for my intraday, yeah, I do have a different scanner for that. So I label it as intraday movers. And then I have oversold scanner, I have EMA moving average scanner, and then OnePunch day trade scanner. There are a lot of scanners I am using for day trading. But here's the deal. My target is to make 1000. If I make that, I don't spend more time and effort on making filtering this stuff. OBLG. No, Wix, not yet. I think it is in my list for the next one. OG in. Right now, I'm trying to check OBLG if they have any kind of news. July 22, yeah, there is something. Preclinical study shows SARS-CoV-2 spike protein license for clinic from the produce neutralized antibodies. Alright, so seems like they do have news. Let me share you guys the link. Alright, so if I make the 1000, I usually make the 1000 within the first 15 minutes. If I am like a little bit greedy, then I will go for 30 minutes or even 45. If I keep on seeing the momentum movement, like yesterday, it kept on going and going. So with the momentum, I might go ahead and do some scanning, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, the momentum indicator, first green outline your candle formation with a major event like news, ER report, or positive data. Right, so I'm gonna add this here, this topic of the subject into my moving feed for OBLG. Alright, so first one is 5000. I have setups 5,000, and then I will let you guys know about those as well around 9 o'clock, so with some support and resistance levels, so that way it is easy for you guys to understand. Alright, OBLG I'm gonna add into my watch list, and I'm gonna mark the support and resistance levels here. Pre-market high. Now this is not pre-market high, this was on July 20th high. So let's see some more information. Guys, see a stock split on April 2019, but they do have news, so that's fine. The reason I'm actually, as soon as I see a split, I'm worried about it because I'm worried they might release more stocks with the news. So that way, even though the stock goes up, when they keep on selling or releasing their stocks or warrants, and the stocks keep on going down, then we are going to lose. So that's why I'm worried about stocks that split over and over again. I think INPX is a good example of that. So they have a couple of splits. Going back. Alright, so the first one 389, there's a resistance. I see another resistance around 614, 629 actually. The other good thing I'm doing, I'm sharing these resistance levels with you guys, so you can copy it. This one there. So right now I'm marking the obvious levels for at least 2 years. Now there is one here. Okay, for 471, and now let's mark the support. There are like a lot of things that you guys actually need to learn from this. You can learn a lot of things from this channel, and a lot of strategies that I'm using, but you need to master one strategy. That's what you guys need to do. Master one strategy. It could be the momentum strategy, or if you have a goal, like let's say you have a goal that you want to buy or make 1% every week, then master that strategy. Do it for at least 6 months before giving it up. That way you are a master of something in the trading world, right? And after that you can pick up other things. Alright, going back to 30 minutes. When we check the previous levels, yeah, I don't see any other support levels here. Maybe here. No. Alright, so this is trading in between 441 and 389. I'm not going to jump in for this stock because people doesn't well, this is kind of an online class, you can see. Join us every day. I'm trying to wake up around 7, do my research, and at 7:45 I try to have my streaming, live streaming. So let's see. My entry for this stock because there aren't any buzz around the online, or even this feed doesn't show that press release, right? Maybe because of that this stock is not moving yet. Maybe if this news start to be reposted or republished on other areas, then this will pick it up. But I'm not going to enter until I see it drop. Well, the gap is really high. It went from 249 and it jumped for 115. Now it's around 65% up. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be confusing to master all the things, and then it's actually gonna be hard to master all the strategies at once. If you master one strategy, then you are gonna make money, so it positively affects your moral. All these are like positive thoughts. The more positive thoughts you keep on making, the more good things will happen. Alright, so this one does have news. OGE and Wix. I hope you are checking. They talk about COVID as well. Let me share this with you. Wait. Isn't this the same one? OGEN, did we missed? OBLG. Where does this say OBLG? Oh man. So we missed this one. Actually, I was talking about the news from OGEN. So OBLG doesn't really have any news, so I'm actually removing it from my watch list. Sorry guys, I didn't see that. So the news is actually about OGEN, so Wix was right. OGEN. Let me update my filter or the scanner, not the scanner, the feed, and then let me rewrite about it in the chat. OGEN press release. This is the press release. So it again it talks about the vaccine. So let's go ahead and check what does it has. 55 million outstanding shares, 39 million share float. So you see those, Chris, so it does have more than 20, right? But the COVID news is kind of a big deal here. They have a licensed protein for SARS, and now they are claiming that the COVID, it helps for the COVID-19 vaccine. These are claims that I don't see any FDA approval or EPA approval. So let's see. So I just what is number of it. Yeah, so they say that this protein is used to produce number of different proteins, FDA approved different proteins. So I think this is actually a good one. Alright, let's go ahead and mark the support and resistance levels. Sorry for the confusion, guys. I didn't see that one. Yeah, let's see the support and resistance, and maybe with 1 minute and 5 minutes you guys can see a momentum stock formation after intraday or 9:30. Okay, oh they look for 15 minutes. OnePunch found a hard, actually this is a soft buy, and then the hard sell here from 130 to $2 for 15-minute chart. Okay, Alright, so let's go ahead and check 1 year. So this stock was below $1 for more than 1 year. uh, Dangerous. Okay, so the other thing I actually look, if a stock is less than $1 for more than 1 year, then there's an issue. The reason that I'm saying it is an issue because sometimes SEC will stop it from Nasdaq or uh, Dojo, and they will send it on to OTC, and then once it is sent to OTC, you can't trade it on our brokerage accounts that we have right now. You have to physically call and do the tradings, and then the buyers and sellers are going to reduce. So I'm trying to stay away from any stock that has been less than $1 for more than a year. Alright, so we found some areas. There's a split on January 2018. That's okay. Right, so obvious levels. Let's try it out. What are the obvious levels you guys see for the first resistance level? Well, actually, I need to ask you guys questions about the resistance and support, so you learn. Can someone tell the second obvious resistance level after this one? $181. About the next? 165. Yeah, 165, because you see here, yeah, 165 is right. And 185 before 185 there is one actually, so maybe 189 too. 179 and 189, there's a cluster of levels at that point. 248. This one, yeah, 244. Alright, so one more thing I want you guys to know. Sometimes Nasdaq might give you wrong, some brokerage accounts might give you wrong information because they need you guys to pay for the subscription for the Nasdaq. So I do have to the point information because I'm paying for the Nasdaq and CBOE, so maybe that's why. Alright, so the next one about this 3. Yeah, more than that, well, let's mark the other ones as well. So 4. I think we should do a market recap in the evening, so I can ask you guys questions and you guys can answer those. Market recap will be like something like if you guys successfully trade this stock that we found out in the pre-market, then what are your entry points, what are your exit points, what went wrong for the day, how could you not make money? That's the question. OGEN, yeah, that's the thing. With me, I don't decide what to trade. I wait until 9:30 and I have my screeners. I put like this, and then whatever the stocks I have, I pick those with 1 minute, and then I wait for that momentum pickup, and then let's say OGEN or any other stocks start to move up, then I will jump in there and then do the trading and then done. if you guys can give me until this Saturday, I will make some videos, and I will give you guys all those information on those videos. So please give me until Saturday to share all those secrets with you guys about how to make scanners, correct scanners on TradingView, so you guys can actually look for these stocks. Yeah, if after 9:30. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I can get like at least 20 viewers, maybe I can do the recap, and then I can answer those questions, any questions you have. You guys can actually do what went wrong questions, like why couldn't I make that trade today? What happened? Is it because I'm so slow on making the trade? Didn't I use any hotkeys to make the trade? So things like that. Yeah, don't try that. That's actually good, because like I said, first master a strategy and then you can try to make whatever money you can, but have a goal for the week. If you think you want to make 200 or $500, then give a dollar amount or give a percentage amount. There was a video I made about how to make how to turn 3% profit into 365%. That's actually a good one if you can master. If you master that process of making profit every week, then it compounds. It keep on compounding and compounding, and the more you make, the more money you are gonna make in the future. All right, so let's go back. Okay, so you see here with 15-minute at 7:45 there's a hard sell, right? So after the hard sell, if you go back again to my documentations, first red outline yellow candle formation after a green outline yellow candle, so it has to be like this. Okay, that's a hard sell. This is actually a soft buy here, and this is actually a hard sell. So since then it is down more than 10%. So even for shorters, you guys can use this plugin to short, and for back holders, these plugins give you when to sell actually. And should I sell them? Sometimes you will feel, oh man, this could go up more and more. Should I keep on holding? Should I add more into this so I can increase the stocks? But the reality, you need actually to use a supporting plugin like this and the resistance and support levels to actually maximize your gain. So without that OnePunch plugin, this is how it's gonna look like, right? Even without the support and resistance levels, it will look like this. All right, my plays today, let me mark last 2 weeks data as well, because sometimes they tend to mimic last couple of days support and resistance levels as well. So here I see a resistance at 140, so actually a support at 140, so I'm gonna mark that. I kind of feel like if it break out these levels here, 1.79 and 166, it could touch 140 and then bounce back. But since the 140 was the level it had last last day, then I'm going to mark the next support level just in case we need to actually mark these levels. And this 148 is one. And all right, so I'm going to share these levels with you guys. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to add Tanner. Should I call you Tanner or Colin? If you are going to come every day, I have to remember you guys. So I know Femi, I know Chris. Chris was from the day one. William, Chris, Weeks, all of you guys. Thank you for actually visiting every day. Tanner. I'm Wash. You can call me Wash. Oh, there's one that came up. It moved 28% right now. So if you caught it before it's moving up, you see there's a momentum trading. What is the momentum trading? If you go to my documentation, first green outline, yellow candle with the news, right? So I don't know if they have news, but if you knew something happening, then this is the first buy and this is the first sale, and again this is the second buy and this is the second sale. You can keep on making money. Like making 1% is actually not hard for day trading, I mean, but even with the what do you call oh man, I'm blanking out. Oh, even without a day trading account, you still have three day trading options for the week. Use those wisely. Don't go with 1 minute chart for those kind of stuff. Try to always see 5 minute or 15 minute, even that's fine. Look, this one is actually going up. This is an oil company as well. Float and the outstanding share volume is really low too, less than 7 million. Yes, that's the best thing. I have 50% of my portfolio. I have actually 3 accounts, one in Robinhood and 2 in Webull. Cash, yeah, that's one thing you guys need to do, because I am not sure if we are in a good position right now. The economy is actually bad, even though the market is keep on going up. So once it goes down a lot, or the second crash happen, then I'm going to jump in and buy from Nokia, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, stocks like those. The other thing is, you got to make money, and then you need to use at least 50% of that money. You need to take it back, even if you have to, like, don't want to like waste that, or I'm not saying waste, or use it, put it on a savings account, keep on making money and take out at least 50% of that. That's what I do. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. If we check SPY, let's see SPY, and then let's check one day. So here you see June 10, there was a soft sell, so that's the indicator that stock market is going to go down. So then it went down actually, but again Fed start to pump those money, and then it reversed back, and now it's moving up and up. This is actually a really bad area for the stock market to move. After 338, there's a huge resistance at 338. I'm not even sure if it can break that level. But when the stock market started to crumble on January, I sold all of my 401s and HSAs when this indicator was given on January 22. Slowly I sold, and then market crashed, so I was able to buy in this area here. Now I sold back all of my 401s and HSA. I'm buying bond market. Alright, going back to SNDE. I couldn't find any news for this oil company. Again, this is moving up because of the entire oil industry is moving up right now. So COVID, this one went down. You know, the other thing that I like to have, I forgot actually to add it. Depth. That's an indicator for depth. Where was that? Financial depth. Alright, so in here I like to see the difference of that depth, right? Well, I need to do some videos around this as well, just to make some evaluations, fundamental evaluations about this stock. Yeah. Depth means not depth, depth, like the how much the company owns by the banks or anyone else, investors and things like that. Right, so this company on there was a split. That's why I wanted to see why it went up. Maybe this is a reverse split. No, it's a split. So it went up, and then because of Corona, it kept on going down. But I don't see any accumulating loans for the stock. That part I wanted to know. But if you check Save, what is Save called? Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airline depth is actually moving up, so the stock is gonna go down. If you check BA, Boeing depth is going up as well, so that's why the stock is moving down. So this kind of stuff, right? I will, just in case, I will keep the depth here just for you guys to see. If you check quarterly depth, it should give more accurate data. Annually interest expense on debt, no, total quarterly. Yeah, this is much better. I'm gonna remove the annual one. So now you see when the market crashed from 28 million, they went to 38 million. That's a lot. That's 35%. And since 2009, look, first quarter they are up more than 183% on debt. They have 25 billion worth of debt. This data is actually good. You know, if someone is expecting BA to bounce back and go back to 425 and buying options, you guys need to check this information. This is actually important. All right, 851. Let's go ahead and check the other stocks. I'm gonna mark these no, because I don't know the stock information pretty much, or there's no news, so I'm gonna just mark them. BNGO, I think BNGO did went up, yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Let's see if they have any news. Again, going to bar chart. Oh yeah, so the one I added, was called the quarter depth chart. Alright, so go to financials and then put the EBT and under the balance sheet total debt quarterly. So that's the one. Okay. Alright, so in this one it went up, now a little bit down in 2020 first quarter. If the second quarter looks good, then there will be something like this, so stock could go up. Awesome. I going back for BNGO. July 20. Yeah, they had that chromosomal something, right? Let's go ahead and check Google for any new information. Hey guys, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and click the like button. It gives us some help on rankings. If you're wondering what are those yellow candles, go to OnePunch Algo, download this documentation, and you guys can understand what the Algo is and Algo is used for. Alright. BNGO, I can't see any news even for today or yesterday, but it's moving up. Maybe because of people buying internally, maybe that's why, but it's up only 23%. Well, I will look it again, so I'm gonna mark it with some other color to check back. BLNK, did I check it? BLNK, no, this is something I checked before, so let's go ahead and check BLNK. So today I'm going to watch OGEN. They do have coronavirus related news, so that's that. Alright, I don't see any news for the BLNK on bar chart. Let's go to Google. Past 24 hours. No news even there. Let's check stock with if someone else knows something. You see, in this case he can only see these information, green and red candles, but we see something more. If we check 50 minutes, it's actually a good formation. If we check 5 minutes, still it shows that it's going to go up. As soon as it turns into a red, then that's the time that it's gonna go down. Up. Now it's slowly making red turn, so it could go down. So if you go further 1 minute, you guys can get this information like that. So buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Alright, so charger news. Okay, so see, they had some news already. Press release, that's the one I think. Well, I think I should check global news first. I found a couple of news that I couldn't even find previously. At 8:45 they had the release. So here, oh man, can't share the one because it's more than 200 characters. So I'm gonna share the title with you guys so you guys can check Google to find. Let me check it for you guys to find a small one. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, here, that works. Mm, so this is state of Virginia or the city? Hmm, really? Okay, this is a grant to deploy 200. So news is not that powerful. Also, they do have 28 million outstanding shares, and then the float is around 20 million. Earning per share, let's check the earning per share just to see. Oh yeah, here. So 40 cents, minus 40 cents. Okay, so 5-minute chart shows a reversal, so that's the sell. If we check 15, I don't see anything yet. Let's see. Let's mark support and resistance levels just in case, if it keep on going down and down when the market open. Oh, there's another one. Let's check that as well. Oh, 4 hours ago. Is this the same company? Blink charging. This is called exotic blinking. Maybe this is not the same company. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any information about the company, right? MXC. MXC. Oh, 200% up. Okay, so it broke that resistance at 11. Yeah, I think Robinhood members are starting to buy in or start selling. Yeah, now I see people are selling now. It's actually high. That's the reason I can't take any decisions with these three stocks, because I don't see any news, but I love the fact that they have less than 3 million outstanding shares. So I'm gonna watch this stock intraday, and I'm gonna see these levels. If they are gonna touch any of these levels and bounce back, then I'm gonna buy, and then as fast as it's moved up, I'm gonna sell. I kind of feel like today I'm so slow. Let's see. Maybe I'm actually explaining other stuff, that's why. Oh, this is stock IN. No, this is not INTA. This is NTEC. Let's go ahead and check if they have news. So Blink, actually we couldn't finish Blink. Let's mark the support and resistance levels. Gonna cancel this step chart. All right. 8. That's the high for the year to date. Let's mark the obvious resistance. Yeah, that's 334. Seven. We have something here. Yeah. 769, yeah, we do have some resistance there. Yeah, this area there's some resistance, so I'm gonna mark that as well. Okay, now let's see the support. So one of the other stuff that I want to share with you guys, I do have another plugin that's called OnePunch Algo Study that gives you alerts on when to buy and when to sell to your text to your phone, and if you download the app for TradingView, then for that as well, and emails. I will make a video about how to use it and share those as well in the future. Alright, 50-minute chart, BLNK started to give a trend reversal, so it touched that 754 mark, and now it's touching that 79 resistance. If it bounced back when the market opened, then that's a good indicator for another 750 touch. But if it dropped down, then I'm gonna wait until 680 to bounce back. It has to bounce back, that's the thing. So need to touch here, and I'm talking about myself, okay? If it touch 680, and then under 5-minute chart, if it bounced back with a green candlestick, then I'm gonna use $5,000 to buy. And if I see a momentum is stock and momentum movement like this for the same stock for 1-minute chart, then I'm gonna buy another $5,000 worth of stocks. And then as soon as I see under 5 minutes the red candle formation, any red candle formation, then I'm done. What is the close entry order long me? That's actually, you can change it. I will do a video about it. If you go to strategy tester and then click the setting, you can put how much you are investing on the same stock, just to give you guys some ideas of how much you guys can make. This is for back testing, so if you're only investing 5,000, then you can put here 5,000. So the default is what I trade. So you can also see the list of back tradings, like on I have here, actually I'm checking from the 5th month until today, right? So it's been like 2 months before, 60 days before. So 60 days before, then on 6/24 it says buy at 255 and then sell at 278, and again buy at 485 and sell at 530. So those information are available. I will share to you how to use this information to make correct long-term strategies. Alright, so BLNK, I'm gonna add it to my watch list today. So I'm actually checking OGEN, MXC, BLNK. SOM is moving. Alright, so now we have 12 stocks in our scanner. Since it's already 9.6, I'm gonna filter this out now for the outstanding shares to be less than 20. Now less than 20, I have these 4. 3 of them are from oil, and the other one, it does also have some good pre-market volume, 2.1 million, right? So let's check if they have any news. As for you guys to get the algo, please go to onepunchalgo.com and then follow the instructions. OnePunch Algo, I'm giving it 60-day free trial, and try it, use it to your own strategies. Let me know how it went, and after that it's gonna cost $12.99 for life, or until you cancel, for whoever sign up before 2021. After that 2021, later on, it will be around $29 a month, because I'm actually giving it for discount because of the corona. 6 a.m. they have some kind of a news. Let's see. Okay, so Skyworth continues to lead the TV industry by joining Visa Association. So Visa Technology Summit. Alright, let me share this news with you guys. Too many characters. Let's go to Yahoo. Okay, this one is fine. For Visa. Hong Kong. So wait, Skyworth is a Hong Kong stock. Actually, Chinese stocks are really good. It goes up, but I won't hold any, just because the current situation with them is not actually good. So yeah, whatever money you can make that money and exit. I used to have a lot of options from Alibaba. I sold all of them. Visa, I don't see the news is to be really significant, so that's why I actually keep on going down now after 6:30 news, right? This is like a soft sell here. Liquid Media, what's going on with them? Up 10%. Hey William, good morning bro. Oh, actually for you it is afternoon, right? Neo, I don't see any news. So I do have a chart before, previously made it, so I will share it with you. I will maybe if we do a recap channel at the end of the day, I will let you guys ask any questions about any stock, and then we will check those stocks and see the resistance and support levels. But I need to at least have 20 viewers. If not, it's gonna be hard. Let's try to get some viewers. I actually invested some money on YouTube advertise. Let's see. But bear with me on my accent though, and sometimes I might mention the wrong word, so correct me if I say something wrong, and that gives me some more, that you guys teach me how to speak correctly, so the wording and pronunciations. Alright, so I am going to see what is the highest traded stock for the pre-market. Today it is SOM. SOM is traded 17 million, then BNGO, but the problem with SOM, they have 523 million outstanding shares, so people can keep on shorting this one, and it's actually 19 cents. Let's see for the year, was it able to go more than $1? Oh no, yeah. So this can get delisted. Oh, actually, you can't. I mean, the reason I'm sending it, you guys can create it on your own one by looking at those, or take a printout and then try to copy the same thing with that. I can actually share my screen, but since I'm jumping here and there, I don't think you guys can copy my screen as it is. Well, for BNG, let's see if you can copy, because actually OGEN, let's see you guys can copy, because that's the one I kind of feel like I'm not gonna stuck, but I'm gonna check this stock. Alright, so here you may be able to copy it, like for an example, if you are new to TradingView, please use the link down below for TradingView. It actually helped me too. So once you click that link, it will show something like that, and then click the copy button, then it will copy. All right, now it's 9:13. Let's set up my screens properly. OGEN 55 outstanding shares, pre-market volume is around 12 million. That's not bad. OBLG, what was the news? Okay, we couldn't find any news for OBLG, right? But pre-market volume is around 3.70 million. Outstanding shares 5.22 million, and float is around 3.66. SNDE energy company share volume pre-market is around 3.7 million, and outstanding and float is around 6.8 million. So these stocks aren't bad, but I couldn't find any kind of news for the day, so maybe they have some announcements now. Yeah, no. TAT 62 million outstanding shares now. ACHV 37 million outstanding. MXC, this is actually a good stock. I'm actually going to look this, and BLNK and OGEN today. So let's go ahead and open 3 charts. Right, I'm gonna close these here and then put 1 minute on every chart. So let's do this. Symbol interval, it's gonna be 1 minute. Okay, and then first one OGEN, second one MXC, third one BLNK. Alright, now I'm gonna activate back those support and resistance levels. Alright, so I'm watching this here. So I don't have any preference on which stock that I'm going to trade today. I'm watching these charts, 3 charts for the 3 stocks with 1 minute candlestick. I might jump from 1 to 5 time to time just to see trend reversals. Since it is 9:16, 5 minutes okay, but once it is hit the bell, then 1 minute. BLNK chart. You want the screenshot or the chart? Well, actually, let me share this chart here. See if you guys can use it. Alright, so my plan today, let's do some scenarios. Alright, first scenario, OGEN, right? Under 1 minute. Alright, so if the market, so there are two cases, two factors or if terms. If market opens up and drop, if market drops, then I'm waiting it to touch these resistance levels and bounce back under 5 minutes, and then I will get in under 5 minutes though, not in 1 minute. I'm just watching the 1 minute just to make those market drop and movements. And then if it didn't happen, that if it didn't bounce and kept going down, further down from 165 and touch 158 and bounce back, then that's the buy point for me. And even that's not the case, and if it goes down and then bounce back, 147 is the case for me. So if market moves down when the bell ring, that's the scenarios that I'm going to buy in. But even though I buy in, I'm always going to be ready to sell with my hotkeys at this point, right? If I can see a red bar candle, once it is touching these areas, then I'm selling. All right, so if the market opens up and keep on moving up, what will I do? So let's do that scenario as well. You know, if we can do a market recap every day, then we can actually see what happened, and then we can all talk about what went wrong for each of us, right? Did you held it too much? Didn't you had any chance to like sell it before it dropped? So things like that. All right, so let's say market opens and went up. What is the highest it went up? What was the last biggest point? 189 and then 242. Wow, if it breaks, that's actually gonna be nice. But just in case, let's mark this highest level for today. It is around 211, because the reason I'm marking that, because if it break that today's highest, then the next level is going to be 242. So at that point I'm going to buy in using another 10,000. Alright, so going back to 5 minutes, let's say for OGEN, the market opens up and keep on going up. I'm getting in after it break the first 189. That's my buy level for 5 minutes. And if it breaks, if it touch here to 11 and give me a red candlestick, then that's my sell point. If else, if it broke here and moved up, then that's my buy point. So these are the two scenarios if it goes up. I have 3 scenarios if it goes down and 2 scenarios if it goes up. After this area, I'm not going to actually chase. I actually only need like 10%, but I'm not like bound to any of these things. That's the thing, I'm flexible on any terms, as long as I can make the profit. Alright, going back to the other stocks. Alright, so MXC, the float is around 900,000 and the outstanding shares is around 2 million. So this is actually good. So these levels, since the market shows that it's going down here for 5 minutes, let's assume it went down further, and the first bounce, let's say it's happened around 648. Under 5 minutes, I want to see a green candlestick formation, then only I'm gonna buy in. But as soon as I see a red between after I buy in, then I'm gonna sell. I'm not gonna like take that risk of getting it drop further after it went up. So you have to be flexible. So as a day trader, if you have a day trading account, then it is actually easy for you to do that. If not, you have to be careful and try to make the sales with momentum buy. So if you are new, I mean, if you have been with me for a couple of weeks now, try to do at least one momentum sell if you don't have a day trading account, and see if you can actually gain that percentage profit, like for the stock that we talked yesterday. Right here, so under 5, let's go to 1 minute. So market open actually high, so one of my scenarios, so it went up, right? So it break up here. If you don't have day trading power, like a day trading account, then you are actually waiting for a quick turnaround, like a small profit for the week, then this is where I would buy in. So from here to the first sell, it's around 14% profit. So if your target is to make 5% a week or 3% a week or even 2% a week, you by using that momentum strategy and OnePunch algo, you can make that percentage for the week. So try to master these strategies, that way you can actually make a lot of money. All right, let's watch 1 minute here. 6 more minutes for the market open. I'm gonna actually stop my streaming around 9:30, so you guys start marking your resistance and support levels and start setting up your mind on when to buy and when to sell. I hope you guys make a lot of money today. So OGEN, there was a momentum trading happening right now. So 9:22, that's the momentum signal. Since then it is moving up. I don't see any selling signals yet. It's up 4%. Alright, that's actually the sell indicator for that. Yeah, so that's the sell. That's the momentum and that's the sell. Alright, that's also a good thing. You know, you can actually use paper trading. Just try some momentum buy. Like, try to be master this momentum strategy if you can, because now we know OGEN did had some COVID related news, right? So that's positive. We don't know what's going on with MXC and BLNK. MXC is actually about oil, and oil industry is moving, and the reason I pick MXC because the outstanding share volume is less than 2 million, so that's another thing. So use some paper trading to master this, and also use hotkeys. When using TradingView, you can actually click Shift and B to buy, Shift and S to sell. In the near future, I am going to finalize I'm actually working on a bot that does buy sells for me, and in the future I will not in the near future, because I want to at least test it for at least 1 year, and then it will do my trading for me in the future. Yeah, you can actually try using vbull. I'm using vbull hotkeys. It's really good. You can customize it according to whatever you want. So normally I customize my vbull hotkeys to, like, if the asking price is at, let's say for this one, OGEN asking price is at $2, right? I try to make my hotkeys to buy the asking price at $1.99, less than the asking price, 1 cent less than the asking price. And if I'm selling, I'm always set it up into sell 1 cent more than the bidding price. Yeah, I'm doing programming for 10 years now. I know more than 14 languages, programming languages. I do have my bachelor's with programming. Alright guys, 1 minute more. I'm gonna stop around 9:33 just in case you guys can see what's gonna happen. Python, PHP, JavaScript. Oh, what's going on here? They have their own language, so you guys need to study that language. Hold on, give me 1 minute. I'm just getting some unknown text messages. Yeah, so Pine script trading use Pine script as their own what, right? 9:30. I see BLNX is starting to sell off, but MXC is starting to pick up. Yeah, BLNX, sorry, BLNK dropping. So yeah, watch out for those support levels for BLNK, and then MXC, it's gonna keep on going up. Broke that level here. Yeah, that's my entry. 5 minute. Alright guys, have fun and make a lot of money today. See you guys tomorrow 7:45, and look out for me. Thank you. Hope you guys learn a lot.